So Simon is recording me doing various videos in this video library to hopefully help you to organise your bodies. Now some of you will be very experienced and will have worked with me for a long time, etc, etc. But there will also be people coming to this for the first time. So I just want to show you various little things that can happen through your body that I'll be talking about in every video as we organise the body. So just so that you kind of know what I'm on about. Something that happens quite regularly is we tend to take our head forwards. We tend to do that whoever we are, because we tend to talk, care, go a bit lower to talk to a child or stroke a dog, whatever. So we're often putting our head forward. We put our head forward to work. We put our head forward very often to watch the TV, etc, etc. So very often we're so used to having our head forward that we make other adjustments in our back and our hips, so that we don't look like we've got our head forward, but in fact we have got our head forward. So I'm going to always be organising the neck. So whenever I'm talking about the neck being long, I'm talking about the neck not shutting down into the shoulders. I'm talking about the neck not zooming forward. I'm talking about the neck always growing out of the spine. So that's just something to think about with your neck, and we'll work with it. Another thing that tends to happen is shoulders. Very often our shoulders will be up here a lot of the time when we're talking in our everyday life. And then we come to do Pilates and we realise that actually we can just let them go. We can just let them release. Very often people come and see me and they say, oh, I've been told that one shoulder is higher than the other. And when we look at it, when we really analyse it and we start working with the body, we realise that it isn't the shoulder is higher. It's just that we need to organise the sides of the body in order to bring the shoulders down. So again, we'll be looking at the sides of the body to always have the shoulders nice and relaxed, to let them go down. Okay, so that would be another thing that happens. Another thing that tends to happen is the arms tend to be forward, again because we're doing so many things that involve us taking our arms forward in our everyday life, aren't we? All the time our arms are going forward. So we need to organise the shoulders. We need to start to think about the rotator cuff, which I'll be talking about again in all of the sessions that you do on the videos. You'll find that there's always a mention of the shoulders, so that we're not lifting them up, we're not scrunching up the neck, nor are we rolling them forward. And very often that roll forward can be helped once we start thinking about the back and lengthening through the back. So again, every little bit of the body connects with the next bit. So we're always organising the body before we start to move. For example, you might be somebody who tends to roll their feet. Now this can be absolutely invisible to most people, but once you start working with the videos, you may discover that you are someone that rolls your feet and just curls in at your pelvis and curls in at your knees. So I'll be working with the outer thighs. I'll say that quite a bit. Draw on your outer thigh muscles. And by that I don't mean that you're going to roll your feet. By that I mean that you're not going to have your knee inside of your foot. Your knee is always going to be over your foot. So sometimes that's going to require you to use your outer thigh muscles, for example. So our feet can be rolled in, our feet can be rolled out. We'll be planting our feet. We'll be feeling the ball of the foot and the heel actually grounded to the floor when we're setting ourselves up, spreading our hips. And then we'll be thinking also always about what I call the neutral spine, what you know to be the neutral spine. And all that means is natural. It just means the natural shape of the spine. And sometimes people come to me and they say, oh yes, you're meant to have an arch, aren't you, in your lower back? And they'll start to literally do that. No, all of those curves are naturally there. All we need to do is lengthen through the spine. Lengthen through the sides, and I'll give you the tools to make yourself strong through the sides of your body and through your spine, so that you can easily stand nice and tall. And you'll know when you're in neutral because your pelvis and your ribs will be aligned. You won't be closing, you won't be recruiting your moving muscles. You'll just be using your core muscles to stand nice and tall, to relax your shoulders, to lengthen through the back of your neck. The difference between, for example, using your sides and just using your back muscles would be someone that's got lovely strong back muscles and can stand beautifully, and then somebody that then can add in their side muscles as well. And then you have the complete package, and you have the alignment that you want to be able to carry your spine really easily around your day. So that's essentially what I'm doing in the videos. And with that, we've got the wonderful 34 moves that Pilates created, and many, many combinations with them, many, many variations. All the time I'll be talking to you about various parts of the body, so that by the time you've worked through a few videos, you'll be really empowered to know how to find every bit of your body, what it means to your body, how it can help you in your everyday life, how you can find it in your everyday life. So please email me whenever you want to and ask me for videos, ask me questions, tell me about yourself, send me videos of yourself so that I can help you with your progress, or indeed come to my classes and we'll discuss further. Thank you very, very much. Enjoy!